Growing up with Michaela, it was simple. I knew I had a best friend for life built in right there.
They've just been best friends since day one. They lived basically between houses, coming and going. Michaela met her boyfriend when she was 15.
When she had first met him, she was super excited. His behavior when I had first met him was typical that you would see in like your average high school student. Once I had found out about the drugs, I didn't react the way I was supposed to. I wasn't like, you should stop seeing him. I didn't say anything. I was like, oh, okay.
I didn't become suspectful of drugs. I never really thought anything of it, you know. She was honor roll student and everything seemed normal. At that time, I didn't know anything about fentanyl.
Shannon had allowed the boyfriend to come over. They were staying out in the living room, hanging out or whatnot, and he had passed her some drugs. I thought it was Percocet or Xanax.
January 21st, you know, we're still in COVID. We were watching one of the Harry Potter movies, and we ordered sushi for dinner. That's what she wanted. She always wanted sushi. She kind of started dozing off during the movies pretty early, 7:30. I don't know, mother's intuition, just something wasn't sitting right with me. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, and I don't know if it was just like my body or my mind or something. And at 9 o'clock, I went to wake her up that morning.
Michaela is dead, Michaela is dead. I just kind of sat in my room crying.
Whatever she took, it was just pure fentanyl. She didn't have anything else in her system. Did that one pill kill her? Yes. Was she addicted to drugs? No. Was she on her way to being addicted? Potentially.
12 years ago, our 21-year-old daughter died of an overdose. She became addicted to painkillers after a soccer injury. Some kids hide it so well. You know, they say, look for when your grades dropped. Caitlin's grades didn't drop. Look for when they can't perform or do certain things. Caitlin was still playing soccer, still a part-time job. She was able to hide it for, you know, probably 18 months or 2 years, and then it caught up with her, and that's kind of typical with addiction. Right now, you cannot experiment with drugs. You experiment with drugs and you could be dead. You have got to assume that your children in middle school have friends that have tried fentanyl, that have tried heroin, that are doing pills, that are doing all sorts of things in their vapes. You assume that it is around your child. Don't live in a bubble. We lived in a bubble.
He was popular and good-looking and friendly and incredibly hardworking, and he had lots and lots of friends. Somewhere around his sophomore year, he had a bump in the road, and I think maybe that and just an impulsive moment led him to say yes to some kids who offered him some pills. Jake did have a genetic predisposition to addiction. The moment that he tried that drug for the first time and that he liked it, it was relentless. And he fed his brain and body what it begged for because he was addicted. And I know because he told me that he wished he had never tried it to begin with. He struggled with that for 10 years before it took his life.
Jacob, he's cold. I'm going to try the Narcan anyway. I don't know. Do you have Narcan?
It only takes a minute amount, equivalent to a grain of salt, to end a life. That's why we're working so hard to raise awareness. The It Only Takes One initiative not only targets influential adults in the lives of young people to spread awareness and education on the dangers of fentanyl, but it also targets some of our most at-risk youth. Fortunately, we can and are making a difference.
So educate your kids. And kids, talk to your parents. Talk to your friends, your teachers, your pastor, your school resource officers. Because fentanyl doesn't take one life at a time. It takes entire families. It strikes at the heart of our entire community. It's not hyperbole to say one pill can kill. It's a sad, tragic truth.